Devs here with my sister Newman, and welcome to my first look video at Foundry. And I just want to say a couple of things. A big thank you to Leon, which is Red Event Games, and the developers for the key to allow me and him to be able to bring you these first look videos. So hopefully you enjoy this, and if you want to know more about the game, there is the demo available, which is available on Steam. So yeah, let's get into this.
So that's what? 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we need to make quite a few. Let's go. Need more rods.
Can we split stacks?
I would assume you can. Tried right clicking it.
Oh, shift right mouse button. Okay, that's handy. Should be able to do the split stack. Guess I need to get more material, don't I? Right, yeah. Actually enjoying the game.
It's kind of got to me the same sort of depth that Satisfactory's got for me.
Yeah.
Really, I say 13 times 5, which is 65. Right. So I've got enough for the foundation. I like the fact you can't actually put the plates down in one go.
Yeah.
Drone miner. 2 loaders. Biomass generator. Smelter. I kind of have everything.
Okay.
Have I still got 4 science packs?
Don't know.
That's... Oh, we're going to look at that in a second. Right, so drone miner. Delta.
Okay, so 16
Need
ample.
need some
30.
need some biofuel.
Yeah, I'll bring you some.
I don't think I've got any. Oh no, I have. No, it does. Doing this one slightly different because I want to actually see if... Oh, look at that! You actually can see the ore. Guess what I... There we go.
Alright, so you've put it on a...
Well, I tried a different setup with it because we kind of knew more of what we were doing.
Yeah.
So you can see already the kind of change in from when we did the first one.
Hmm.
That is so good. So it's now making rods for us.
Which is good.
Right, so guess what? I demolished those flaming machines.
Okay.
But we don't need them at the moment.
Yeah, no. It's fun.
Also, the fact gives us an excuse to use the demolish button. And gives us the biomass back. Gives. There we go. Right, let's go and put these science packs in here. So, right, so what do I need for the science packs?
Plates.
Again.
Machine.
Yep, so I've got them.
Cool. Radar issue spins research center.
Yeah. Well, it's it. There's lots of thought kind of gone into it.
Yeah.
Actually, you can see the smoke from even quite strange angles from the machines.
Hmm. at some point we're gonna have to look at maybe how to start automating science parks.
Yeah, we don't know how to do that yet. The thing is, you think about it, we haven't actually been, we haven't got, because we've got miner, a smelter. Oh, there's an assembler. But I mean, we've kind of got to. I think it probably needs it's kind of taking us towards batteries, which we kind of need.
Yeah. Okay, so we're now at 50%. What I've just put in science park wise.
Right, I've got some more being made. That's got us to 73, but I've still got more being made. I have no idea how it's giving me some of the numbers it is.
No.
I'm just looking at the map. So there's a couple, there's an orange, there's a dark, oh, there's a olumite?
Oil, I reckon.
Okay.
Maybe.
So is that just the 3?
At the moment, I would.
Ah, right. No, yeah, because there's actually a scanner. So I think basically what it's doing is we can see what's on the surface right now.
Yeah.
But of course, underground.
Map scan. It's unlock via research.
Yes. We should know that by now. Everything's going to be unlocked via research.
Oh, yeah.
See, I think what we're going to have to do is, the next big thing is, I think, will be bringing the ore down that hill. Sorry, rephrase that, bringing the rods down the hill. Because one of the things we do have is conveyor slopes.
Yep. Do we? Oh. Power pole.
Battery's done.
We also have, so we have logistic containers.
Is that now where it's going to abandon us because it's not giving us anything more to research?
I think that's, yeah, I think this is where we're now
on our own.
Yes.
Power pole. Logistics. So why we've been given research interface.
Okay. Apparently there's a container, but it can't. That first tier of that container can't be automized with conveyors. So there is going to become a point where we're going to have to upgrade research labs as well. Jeez.
Concrete production.
Concrete walls and walls provides increased walk speed.
Research lab 2. See, I think what we're looking at is potentially. We can only do stuff in that very top line.
Yeah.
So we've got research lab 2, signs, stairs, high voltage energy.
Second light.
I think we've actually already got that one.
Which one?
So the ones in green we've already got. So we've already got the high energy. So we've got a choice of like container, conveyor balancer,
Yeah.
door, inventory size, ladder, lights 1, loader, tool, second lane,
Minor drill speed.
mining drill speed, railings, research lab 2, signs or stairs.
Hmm.
I think we go conveyor balancer.
Yeah.
Yeah, the reason why that is, as we said, if we've got to start getting the stuff down, then that's where we kind of want next. Because as you said, we can start automating the science packs.
Yeah.
So at least if it's balancer, we can split it into 2 lanes. So because if we're not going to want necessarily all of the stuff going to be in making science packs, we're going to eventually want them going somewhere else to make something else.
Yeah.
What the hell's that? Map scan tech and max scan zerified. Yeah. So I've just seen this up in. So it's in it. Again, guess what? 30 science packs.
Okay. Oh. Start doing this.
So does that mean structures, conveyor slopes?
I'll start doing the science packs.
Power pole, assembler, smelter, furnace, power line,
Solar panel. Solar panels.
What about solar panels?
No, I'm just saying. That's one thing this game has that Factory doesn't have.
I need... Oh, transformer small. High voltage grid.
Right, doing science.
Logistics controller. What?
Is this gonna be like, to figure this out.
Yeah. Well, it is. It's kind of abandoned us now, isn't it? I mean, that would help. That would be a bit more warning. Would have been good.
Yes. This is the end of the tutorial. You're on your.
Yeah. But I'm now working on mission to get the stuff down the hill.
Okay. I'm waiting for science packs to be done. Where are we gonna? We can't store them in anything because we'd have to manually store stuff at the minute. Because the first containers don't allow us to put items in via conveyor belt.
No, the first bit we'll do is we'll put them straight into the machines.
Okay.
We can make an assembler. It's just then figuring out how we power it. So we might have to power it with a generator to start with.
Yeah. Fuel level alright.
I've got work stuff on me anyway because I've got stuff from when we empty the machines. Yeah, I've just filled it up. So one of these things does 800 kilowatts.
Right.
The assembler only needs 50 kilowatts.
Yeah, so it's covered.
Right, I'm going to assume. Three.
So, my thoughts about this is, yeah, it's Minecraft meets Satisfactory. It's very well.
Okay.
It's very well done for the version it is. Yes, there could be little tweaks, just in terms of your animation, but like we said, it's early. But no, it's very, very enjoyable.
Ah! So I've just threw myself off of a high piece and didn't realise how high it was.
At least you didn't die.
No, that's about the bit I was quite concerned about.
But I think if it was gonna allow, if you were gonna be able to die, you'd have had a health meter.
I need...
Pity. But yeah, like I kind of agree. It's a case of a little bit more warning of being nice for the fact that
just abandoned us.
yes, maybe that's something that they're going to look into, or that's final state. Knows.
I need to put a foundation. Huh?
And it's a game you can sort of actually play at your own pace.
Oh. So I'm just trying to figure out these.
That's fair.
That's right. So with the conveyor slopes, you have to slope it down. You have to choose, because if you choose the slope the wrong way, of course it doesn't work. I don't even know if this is going to work. Because it's not. Not too many. No, I don't know, because I'm trying to.
Actually, you can't pick up items off the belt as well.
Yeah. There we go. Output. That's dead.
Did you put the wrong?
No, you've got to. So you have to. They automatically default to like mining ones. So you have to change the setting over for this to become an output belt.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So that's. Look at I figured out. I can make them float.
Now, if the conveyor belts are gonna float like that, this is where you've got to get creative and put your own supports in.
Yeah, but then that's something you worry about at a later date.
Oh yeah, yeah. I get that, but it's just it gives you that option to do so.
So this what really made the decision is now is where do we start building like the factory area.
Yeah.
But I think what we'll do is I'm gonna get annoying bit sometimes is get back up. See, that didn't work. Does that turn it turns the belt as well. It automatically detects it. I need to get some more parts. Oh, the problem is they're all going to be on the belt now, aren't they?
Yep. That's why I to take some belt.
No, I get it. I like the bit that it doesn't actually move you down the conveyor belt if you're stood on it.
I wonder if that'll change. But
No, I actually like that
oh, okay.
because it means you can actually concentrate on what you're doing instead of having to worry about being zapped.
True. Okay, so you
plates had actually run out of. I mean, I reckon if we get the storage, it might be handy then, because I mean, I'm already starting to carry a lot of rubbish.
Okay.
You know, I've got sand and rock and
yeah.
2 furnaces, and I'm reluctant to destroy things at the moment. But you know yourself, it'd be handy if we had somewhere we could put this stuff and go, right, that's there in case until we know what we're doing with it.
Yeah.
Oh, you notice they've actually dug a hole.
No?
Yeah, they've dug a hole over here.
Oh, okay.
So you also got to remember that you might have to dismantle and move stuff because they only have a limited range.
Yes.
So that's quite good. I'm sure we'll get better ones as time goes. I can now reach things from the belt. Machine parts. So I need plates.
Yeah. I just need some plates just to... Okay.
Right, let's see if we can get. Actually, I want to build. What do I need for that? Machine parts and plates. I do like the fact that the belts just turn automatically. You know, once you've got, as long as you've got them set the right direction, they turn automatically.
Yeah.
Um,
See, I could probably see myself getting lost and doing like single player on this.
yeah. No, I could as well. It's definitely got a lot of scope.
Hmm.
And it's the idea is this video is to show people,
Yeah.
you know, what you come across when you first start this thing, because that's the thing is, you know, neither of us had played any of this before we started.
Nope.
We literally went into it blank.
Yeah.
I mean, you go into most days feeling that way, don't you?
Oh yeah. That's very true.
I'm going to build foundation. How big is that? Well, 3 by 3. No, not 8. That's 7, 8.
up there and all.
Well, I've actually got it to a production unit. I need to find where's the oh, there it is. Right, I need to do. Sorry, how big is that? 3. No, it's not. It's 2. Ah, so it does it that way. Okay. I haven't even looked at what this thing does.
Ah.
I love that when games make you do that. You go, oh, right, okay, that's how you do that.
Thing I've noticed as well.
But
Well, if you say where it says research container, we only need 5 packs. That's been counting down for every research pack we've been putting in.
yeah.
Which I've only just noticed.
Did early yet, innit?
So I guess we're going to biomass burner daily thing.
What do you mean the one? That's what I'm building just now. I've got some biomass. I've still got to bring another line over to this.
For some bizarre reason, I keep press. Idea what? I think I'm used to pressing I in other games for like in stuff.
Yeah. That. Oh, we can make stuff now. So if we set it up.
Oh, that's actually.
Right. So hang on. Right. So the problem I've got with this, actually, no, I've got a solution. Because I'm clever. And also because I think I've figured this out a little bit now. We need. Do you like the way I put the splitter in there for this?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's got one that goes to the one that goes to the machine and one that goes that we can take stuff off.
Yeah.
No. That. Make that. I'm just making sure I've got this right. Figure assembler. Yeah.
The splitter actually has little toggly things on the top as well. I'm not touching them, but they have little toggle thing on the top.
Yeah. Need Get off. Oh, it's got to have a foundation.
The outputs do.
That's right. It's all a learning experience.
Okay, so cool.
Hmm?
Oh, okay, so it's only 30 of the plates to actually make a container.
Right, now I need to get some plate. Like some of the, I need to get the plates coming over this direction. I need that one. Be input. I like the fact it even tells you on the side of the thing, if you actually look, what's wrong with it, why there's a fault. So when you're putting these input and outputs in, it tells you like no conveyor, no foundation, things like that.
Yeah. Which is actually handy to know.
Yeah, well, especially when you're learning the game.
Yeah.
And you can pull conveyors backwards as well. Right, now I need plates. You've just taken all the plates.
Yeah. And give you some. There you go.
Thank you. Not that they'll go far, because I'm literally making conveyors. No, I need to put... Actually, I need to do... here. I need to put a foundation there. Like that. Now, I didn't detect that was a corner.
No?
Oh, I know why. That. That's right. It did actually would have. It's just that I forgot to change the to an upslope.
Okay.
Because of course it would have been it was a downslope when I.
Hmm.
But then it's still not actually going around the corner. Why is it? Oh. Right, that's fixed that bit. Now I've just got to fix this bit. There you go.
Apart from you've put 2 extra.
Why is it doing that?
Okay, that seems a bit off because you've just.
Yeah, I know.
Is it something to do with build mode? Didn't do it that time.
So I think it's just again teething problems.
Mm.
Right, I know it's got a hole in it over here, but that's because I've got to make. I need some. There's a branch off this side. Right, no, so what I need is this one now to make those.
Oh, that's cool. That's loud.
There you go, it's making science packs.
Nice.
It even tells you how much fast they're coming in as well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's cool. Well, it is loud, isn't it?
Yeah.
Running away from it. But again, that's us got things being now assembled.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's not bad. And we had to teach ourselves that bit because it stopped. So you see, we've got this.
The left container, I just shove some rock in.
Yeah. So I'm going to put some dot in it as well. And then the other one I'll put in the furnaces.
Yeah. I just put 2 down because I thought you might want.
Yeah. Well, that's it. It's a good start. Again, shows that we've got that. Quite weird. It's like, but then man, that's going to be.
What?
It's trying to work out then what do we work on, what do we then set it to build next.
True.
But at the moment, I don't suppose we're at that stage. At the moment, we kind of want. The science is probably the most important thing at the moment.
Yeah.
And then also going into battery small. Solar panel. Right, I need plates and I need rods.
$20 a minute, 16 a minute gives science pack
It's 2 a minute.
2 a minute.
Which you think about, it's the same. It's pretty much as you're making them, but at least then you're not having to think about it. You just get on, leave it to it, go back and grab a whole pile when you're ready. I need to make more of those. Don't really need that. It's so I'm wondering if can this make things any quicker?
Can what make anything quicker?
Well, I mean, it's getting. No, that's kind of probably at its maximum. Suppose you could technically have another mine feeding into it. Also, I'm wondering how big the range is on a bio burner.
Not.
So from the looks of it, it's anything that's connected to the
Foundation.
foundation.
I'm guessing that's
okay.
guessing that's because you looked at grid status.
Yeah.
It's an interesting
Good
menu.
stats.
Well, yeah. Interesting menu.
Yeah. Um, what do I need for that? Wait. So I think we need to get that producing more of that thing, but I've got an idea for that. But let's try this. Where am I going to do this? I'm going to do this over here. Yeah. Try that again.
Definitely do like the blocks dissolve. When you get rid of the sand, it doesn't disappear, it stays there.
Yeah. Oh, I know what I need.
I know it seems like I'm doing something quite pointless, but I'm actually obviously giving you if you ever wanted to expand stuff.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
But I'm also
Have you not seen what I've just done?
that interesting looking device.
Yeah. So this now charging the battery.
Until 7 o'clock.
So what it does is it literally tells you the sun angle. So at the moment the sun angle is 19 degrees. It only works between 15 and 65 degrees. So obviously these are kind of very basic.
Oh yeah, you get more advanced as
Yeah.
stuff.
I need more equipment to make some more panels. Well, not panels, it's to make more foundations.
Yeah.
I need 9 for the space I need. Enough.
Did you?
So if I go that, and then do a 3 by. Actually, no, I only need a 2 by square. And then put that there. So that then is generating power into this.
Just 200. The battery's got quite a lot of.
Sorry, you keep moving, standing in front of us.
Sorry.
So at the moment the battery could hold quite a lot, but you got to remember is once it goes dark, you have no power. So what I want to find out now is, can I connect? Oh, will they? I need to make more power poles. Plates.
So at the moment the power pole perhaps limited on range.
No, I'm just it's no because you got it right. You have to put wires as well.
Yeah, it's like satisfactory. It's like satisfactory. You can either put the poles down or you wire. But whereas this, you put
Yeah,
the poles
maximum range is 16 meters. So I can put one there, for example. Right, I want to turn off the mass thing with you. So I want to see if they still run.
That's off. No power according to that. Mode. Disconnect. Connect. Connect power line. So maybe they can't take electrical power. Because they're the basic ones.
Yeah. Just trying to see if there's anything. Ah, transformer. Right. Connection range 10 meter. Maximum connections 1. So I'm wondering if we've got. I need plates.
Okay, that gives a little bit.
Still me.
Gives a little bit. Entry.
Yep. Right, I'm gonna try. Put that there. No, try that. Oh, I am just the greatest. No longer on biomass for that one.
Nice. Max transmission rate. Go what?
5 megawatts. But these only use. Don't use that.
Okay.
But it just means it's more. It's just. That's just better for us.
Yes.
So what we need is, I need to get some more plates. I need to make No, no, not that one. Um,
600 kilowatt power. Kilowatt. Low voltage grid. Okay, so the low voltage grid is 14 because it's powering 2 assemblers, which are 100, and it's powering the 4 orders. Obviously, what's make it 14?
Yeah.
But at least this is a clearer grid
So if you look at
start.
it, saying we're still generating power
Yeah.
with the load that's on it.
Hmm.
And that's just with one battery.
Yeah, but it's a clearer grid, clearer electricity consumption breakdown because it tells you what is using what.
Yeah.
A bit clearer than obviously satisfactory.
So what I want to do is I want to try and get that one. So I want to come over here. So I'm going to be turning this off for a bit because that's going.
Hmm.
No, off that one.
So is it limiting you number of connections then?
Yes. So these, the poles can have, I think, is 4 or 5 likes of satisfactory. The transformers can only have 1.
Okay.
Oh, it's too far away. It's going to have 1 there.
I'm guessing that's probably until you upgrade.
Oh, this is even better.
Hmm.
It splits out the different grids.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Oh yeah, it does.
Oh my! Can you imagine what it would look like on one of my satisfactory builds? The fun bit is going to be running power, but I mean that shows. So you run a high voltage grid, but you then connect it to the things to bring the power down. So obviously it transforms the power better over. Okay. I'm just curious. Have I got? Short of everything. I think I might be doing more with this myself.
Yeah, I can kind of see it.
Well, I was looking for something to cover that weekend gap in the series player. I think we might have found what it is.
Obviously,
This is just this has been what I am so, I am going to say this again. Thank you so much to the developers for letting us do this. This is superb.
yeah. And for where
It surprised me. It has really surprised me. but I think as Satisfactory players, it's that kind of natural progression. You know, it's that it kind of makes sense, and I like the power grid system.
Yeah, I do like that.
That to me is a massive step.
It's easier to understand, if I'm honest. Because
Yeah,
with Satisfactory, I start struggling. Since the
Yeah.
change, I've started to struggle to get my head around the power grid at times. Because they've
you
got
just
that.
got to remember to connect everything up and just keep increasing it as you need it.
Mm.
Why have I got a lot of things there? Oh, it's opened up more bits. Research lab step 1, research lab step 2. We've done that first research. What is general? Oh, we never actually looked at them. That's why. Why would? Oh, automation. Ah, okay. It did flash up bits on things that we never actually looked at, or I never looked at. Tablets and quick actions. Okay, never actually looked at what is this? What?
Yeah, got copy and
got in there?
paste.
Oh yeah, right, yeah.
High voltage energy.
Keep pressing X.
Oh, what does X do?
Nothing. No, it brings. Well, no, sorry, not X. Press and escape.
Yeah. I mean, you know, considering what time we started,
Yeah.
you've not done too bad. I mean, I have helped. Wait.
No, it is. But it's a case of yourself. It's that bouncing ideas off someone and going, "Am I right in thinking this?"
Yeah.
Because that can be the bit I think sometimes with games is if you're struggling with them on your own, it's having that someone else there to go, "No, this actually makes sense to me."
Hmm.
Because if you think about it, it's like this. It's like a few bits when I've gone, "I'm not sure about this," and you've gone, "Well, it's this," and you're like, "Okay."
Okay, so the solar panel has now stopped. This is the point where, do we think this battery is going to get us through the night? But by looking at the way you've just put down a second battery.
Yeah, but that one won't shut. Oh no, it's split. Ah, it's split. So it tells us.
Yeah.
That's quite good as well.
But
of course, it's now. But now they're discharging.
Yes, they are. But it also
But I mean,
split the capacity, so we may possibly run out of power during the night. Just at this point, just because of it splitting down. Are you thinking a biomass burner to charge a battery?
I'm not overly worried if it runs down during the night. It runs down during the night because I mean it's not as if we're doing mass production at the moment.
Oh no.
So it needs 8 more to complete the research ladder. But yeah, I'm quite impressed by that. I am actually really impressed by this. I think this will be making a return to the channel very, very, very soon. Yeah, I might have to look at my scheduling again. Yeah. Actually, yeah, I think I can. Yeah, I know, Nick. I can. Yeah. So I'm babbling nonsense because it really has impressed me. I'm going to go up to the top of the mountain. I like the way the belts seem a bit more. You don't have to. They're a bit more intuitive, I think. Yeah. I mean, I still love Satisfactory. I think it would take a lot for something to beat that for me. I like the voxel based.
Yeah.
because it kind of and the fact, I think the big thing is the fact you can alter the landscape. That to me is great, because you could sit and say, right, I'm going to knock down that whole hill and make an area.
Yeah. Might take you a while, but...
Yes, but then you get the faster drill things, don't you?
Yeah, you do.
So, the fact that, look at that moon coming up. I think that is impressive. I think the fact that, I mean, this is still early development. The game's not due out until at some point in 2023.
Yeah.
So, my initial gut is I like this. I really, really do like this. Yeah, me's going to be building some big factories, methinks. I like the idea of the fact we haven't even got into underground mining yet.
No.
We haven't got into, because I was saying there's just looking at the research tree.
Yeah, I think that's going to get expanded on.
I mean, if you look at the kind of top level stuff, transformers, solar panels, large. Yeah, I think there's still more to go on this.
Yeah.
Jetpack.
Okay.
And there's multiple ways to get to stuff as well.
Yeah.
Blast furnaces, slag reprocessing, pump jacks.
So that's oil.
Hangar gate.
What? Hangar gate?
Yeah.
Mining lasers?
Logistics container, high-tech machinery. Yeah, this is going to be fun. I was just there must be some sort of monuments.
Third lane for your loaders. Ignium.
Underground mining.
Obviously, you got your
ore refinement.
freight elevators.
Yeah, well, that's probably for underground mining.
Yeah.
Casting machines. Wall-mounted power poles.
Well, you'll be happy when you actually get
Lights.
to them.
Yeah, the freight elevators 1 and 2, and 3, and a basic one as well. Explosives. Combustion generator. There you go. There's your biomass. Combustion generator.
Yeah.
Oh, steel. Yeah. See, I think there's a lot more. I mean, I think they're going to be adding more to this as well.
Yeah.
So I mean, it tells me there's a lot to come with this game. They've done an amazing job. I love it, and I'm definitely going to be doing some more with it. I'm just trying to work out, is it actually technically telling us it's midnight in game?
Yeah.
It's good. I like that. And now that is where we're going to call it for this. I am going to be bringing this back. That is one thing for certain. And I'm pretty sure Chris is going to be bringing it as well.
Definitely.
I think we may even look at streams in the future with it as well. I think I can see multiple saves happening with this.
That would be quite fun.
We may have to get some others involved. I may have to get in touch with the developers and ask for some. Okay. Yes, it is. No, but thank you. This has meant a lot getting to play this. Thank you, Chris, for giving your time up as well.
No problem.
No, I don't think you'd find it a problem, mate. It's if you're like me at the moment, I'm trying to. I told Chris a story when the option for this came through. This is a game that's been on my wish list, and because of the type of games I love, I nearly wanted to dance around the room. And of course, I put in the request, and I put in the request so that Chris could take part as well. And when that came through, we were in the middle of a live stream at the time. And as I said, there's literally on stream, and if anyone watches the stream will never know what this refers to. this is why I wanted to dance around the room that night. Because
Yeah.
the keys come through, and when I told Chris what was through, he was pretty much the same as well. So it's not often a game blows your expectations out the water, but this is one.
I mean, you know,
This,
like we say, it's not out till next year. This is only the start.
yeah. What do you think about Satisfactory was? You think of Satisfactory was when it was at the beta stage, when no one else had access apart from content creators.
Yeah.
You know, it was nowhere near where it is now. I mean, that's had 2.5 years,
Yep.
and it's, I mean, okay, still early access, but it's getting more and more towards its full point.
Mm.
This has still got a while to go, and that'll probably be it coming out into early access. Yes, there is the demo available, so go and try it, which I think is fairly similar, but we are going to be back with more of this. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, come and be part of it. If you're interested in knowing more about this game and want to be part of what the channel does, come join the Discord. But apart from that, we will see you all very next time. Thank you again, once again, Chris. I hope you are having a good day.
No problem.
And yeah, we'll see you all again very soon. Bye-bye for now.
Goodbye. So, guys and girls, we're gonna leave this episode here. So, thank you for joining us. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are watching on YouTube. Don't forget you can follow on Twitch. All links are in the description. And we and I will see you again at some more Foundry. So don't forget, if you want to see more, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. You know where the links are, they're going to be in the description. I shall see you next time. So until then, goodbye for now.